But we will wait some more minutes, and then we will have some more people coming. There are America and we are 1 minute late, but it's okay. So welcome to the PhD defense of Fadlan. I think he worked a lot on this, and then he will present the work. And then also I would like to thank the committee and the second supervisors. Adi has been working with Fadlan and also with Branko. And then we worked a lot on this. And then we received a review from Professor Mara Agic from Wichita State University, and then also from Dan Jarvis in Nipissing University. So we are very happy to have this defense, and then thanks a lot for the committee. It would be very nice if all the committee and everyone would be here, but unfortunately there is the different spatial issues and having this. So what will happen? That Fadlan will tell us about his dissertation, which you can already read. So then the link was broken because you need to download the thesis, because it's just a too big file, because we are working with an artist. So for 40 minutes, and then afterwards we will have questions from the committee. First, then Jarvis will ask questions, then Mara Alagic, and then Adi and Branko will have questions, and afterwards we will open it to the audience. So please make sure then that you have some questions, and then also maybe someone can create a Google Doc that we might be able to give some feedback and questions as well. You can also, those who are online, so welcome everyone who is online. You can type your questions in the chat, and I think Noah and Jose and many of our colleagues and PhD students are online. So
hi everyone. My name is Fadlan. I'm a little bit nervous now, so I will speak
okay.
a little bit slowly. And first of all, I want to say thank you to my first supervisor, Professor Laviza, my second supervisor, Dr. Adi Nurcahyono, and also Dr. Branko that always helped me to writing some paper, and to my examiner, Prof. Dan Jarvis and Prof. Mara Alagic, and also Prof. Noah and Tony that already attend to this different presentation. A little bit different term about the mainstream comic and educational comic. To make you familiar with my topic, I give you two kind of comic in here. Maybe you can see for 1 minute. Can you read this? Maybe I will read for you. Bio and scientific issue. Okay. I will start from the introduction. 3 years ago, when I sipped the iced tea in my office. Okay, at the time I read the PISA. Maybe you know the PISA. PISA is program to assess the student, international student by OECD. And at the time I focused on the score. The PISA is assess 3 kind of aspect like reading. 1,000 people in Indonesia have a genuine in reading interest. That's why Indonesian government conducting the national literacy movement. So before the aim is to increasing the reading habit at first, but after that I have an idea why I'm not making a comic that also have an impact to the scientific literacy. That's why I put the socio-scientific issues content to the comic. So the critic states STSE is a curricular content, not a learning approach. And I will explain about my theoretical framework first. This is my theoretical framework. I have 2 big theory in here, the comics theory and socio-scientific issue, and I have a small point in here, like TPAC, dual coding theory, the rule of 5, so scientific reasoning and domain of knowledge. 3 that support 9 world, and also in the biology perspective. In the biology, tree have a three kind of different part, like the roots, the stem, and also the branch and the leaves. This, okay. Some of students don't have any experience in reading comic, so that's why we cannot just give the comic book to the student. You can start with the comic strip. Comic strip is the comic with just one panel at first, and we can slowly introduce from the comic strip into the comics book, something like that. And this is some example of the first design of the comic. And in this paper, maybe you can read it. I explain about the format of the comic. So Indonesia's first, and after that I explain about the earthquakes from the science and also the mathematics perspective, and also social perspective. For the learning, there is an introduction part in the learning. So teacher give the comic to the student, and student just explain what this comic about. This is the example of the comic, and the first thing something, so they go to the storyline B. So it depends on the student, and I'm as a teacher doing a debate in the classroom, but I'm not analyze the debate, but I'm just analyze the conversation between student and student during a debate, and I'm doing a thematic analysis and or social part. You can see this paper to know about how I analyze the reasoning based on the domain of knowledge. Yeah, I want to make in the future maybe the student that make a comic, not a teacher. And the second one is the systematic design in designing comic, because there is no format in making a comic, especially for educational comic. So this is my future plan. So I want to make a framework, or maybe the systematic design, how to make an educational comic. So this is my plan. So I want to focus on the introduction part and to develop the content in the comic based on the three perspectives. The first one is about the complexity, from the simple to chaotic, and the second dimension is about the scope, from the personal to global, and the third dimension is about the disciplinary integration from the monodisciplinary into the transdisciplinary. So maybe from the elementary school student we can start from here. So that's my presentation. Thank you so much for the attention. Good afternoon.
Really nice presentation.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. An amazing thesis. So I really would like to nominate your thesis for the dissertation about it.
Thank you.
Very well done. So now it's question time.
Okay.
So the order of the question is first Professor Jarvis, and then Professor Ravic, and then Adi, and then Branko will have questions, and then afterwards you have the questions. Please type your question.
I'm not sure about the culture. Maybe it's affect the student preference about the genre, but I'm not sure about it, so I cannot answer. And also about your question about the how students get the information from the comic. So at that time, at this study, I'm making a conversation. If you see my paper, when the student cannot answer the teacher question, the teacher give the stimulation. Maybe you can see this picture. What the meaning of this picture? Something like that. So that's I call the teacher stimuli in this study. Of these trees and of the comic generator, but there is a copyright about it, and I try to teach teacher using comic software, but I think it need time. Maybe I need like 5 years to make a teacher expert in drawing and making a story. So I hope my response answer your question.
When you're trading off on software, but maybe you could talk a little bit about your own journey to mastering the software, and if you think it's reasonable that a teacher could do some simple training or get them on modules to, learn it fast and then do their own simple comics. So I'll leave it there.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor Jarvis. About the software, maybe I will suggest to gesture of the character, put the background, and you just make the story, because the picture already ready in the website has related to the socio-scientific issues. So we choose the nice topic. For example, in the physics about the phase change, we have a discussion. Maybe the climate change or global warming is related to this kind of topic. So I put that kind of topic in the comic. More have the innovation in the teaching. I explained it in one of my paper. So one teacher using a comic in the different way. The one teacher using a comic as the experimental guidelines. For example, it is the new way to use a comic, not just a reading material. And the second teacher using a comic as the discussion material. In Indonesia, it's very rare to find discussion in the classroom, especially for the elementary school student. Maybe we can find in the good school, but in the
when you return to your country.
okay, this is a hard question.
Oh, yeah. Because we have new
That's
minister.
why we have the.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the question. I will say to you, if you are the Ministry of Education, about the education disparity.
Yeah, okay. And that's for the next question is about the plan for the future. What's the plan for the developing this study and applying this more widely in the future? And
It is different. So I want to make a comic, the socio-scientific issues comic that represent different geographical area in Indonesia. So it's more related to
consider to have it in English version and maybe make it more available
Globally.
for us
Mm.
non-Indonesian speakers.
yeah, but that is the good question. Maybe in the future I will make a English version.
Okay.
English version of the comic, if I can do it.
Really, congratulations.
So
Thank you.
the translation of Branko's
Oh,
question
sure.
is that you are already famous in Indonesia. When you will become world famous?
Not only in Indonesia, in Austria as well.
Yeah.
So.
And actually, Branko showed me that JKU picked your paper on LinkedIn to advertise our research.
Yes.
So
They have
Branko,
this action like
Thank you so much.
doctor, very well done. You got the best grade. So very good. So maybe the examiners can say something. Mara, if you want to say something to.
Just a loud congratulations.
Dan?
Yes, if we want, we can bring you to Canada so you can understand better the snowstorm metaphor that you're struggling with there at some point. But otherwise, great job, well done and well deserved. I hope you have a great day, Father. Well done.
Thank you so much.
I know the Canadian snowstorms. I already experienced it at the minus 30 degrees. Adi?
yeah, congratulations for Padlands and Selamat and yeah.
Thank
So
you,
this is
Adi.
that would be nice.
Okay, thank you very much for everyone. And now we can have congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Now I think we will have a performance.
Okay.
Oh.
We want to share. We want to share.
Come on, Musa.
So this is the song, right? For fun.
Wow.
Fadlan song, okay.
Yeah. This is your song, Fadran. So online people can also sing if they want to sing with us. You remember it? You
Been so guilty. I don't even remember that too.
Cheers, please.
I don't remember.
You don't remember it?
I don't remember that too. Just sorry, just.
Bahasa? Oh.
Okay. Valentine's Day we share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So it's we sing. So we gonna start singing. Means we really just.
No, it's just sing. Just sing.
Valentine's Day we cheer and sing. Through hard work he earns his wings. Hasty dreams come alive. We legally celebrate and slide. Congratulations, success in your head. Congratulations, success is in your hand. Congratulations, success is in your hand. Selamat Father, sukses in tangan. Selamat Father, sukses in tangan. Juga manila, soto dirinjang. Juga manila,
Bro. Thank you, Minju. Thank you, Mahit. And thank you all. Thank you, Dilip.
We did